And let me do a transition. Alright, Ozymandias. No one true. You want to have 14 Arcana. Well, I do. Yes, I can 100% give you 14 Arcana. I'll go buy it from the auction house if I need to. You've been asking that for days. Why haven't you just got it already? You just got this Chet Greens. You mentioned it yesterday. I figured it'd be easy enough to get. I want to read chat messages. Who sent me a chat message? Blizzard. Why? Blizzard Launcher. You're drunk. Yeah, I can easily get that for you. I mean, if I don't have it, I can just go grab it from somewhere. I am a floating head with lots of hair again. It's good to be a floating head. It's the floating head life's a good life. Let's see, I think this priest is a enchanter. Alright. Go back to here. Get this to pull up. Game. World of Warcraft. Ingredients from Legion. Huh. Oh. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a Chrono somewhere. Yeah, I got 3 here. Don't care about that. Holy shit. 1 billion artifact power. What the fuck? 1 billion artifact power. Well, okay, I guess that's not too bad. It takes 1.9 to level me up. But still, that's a lot of artifact power. Well, it's Monday, too. That's about to get even better. Literally, right now is the best time to start playing WoW again. They've made it so good. There's literally not as much work to do in anything. No grinding, not as much grinding for AP and stuff. Let's see here. Da-da. Do I have Arcana? I got 3. So how much do you need? You need 14. Okay. Where's it at? And what character are you on? There it is, you know what I'm saying? There we go. How fun with that? Easy enough? Yeah, I literally just bought some Bloodbender. I mean, I had the Bloods on that character, and I don't do enchanting on that character, so I can't transfer the Bloods, so I had nothing better to do with them. Giving to you is probably the best thing I could have done with them. I gotta move to aspirin. Doctor says I need to stop taking just plain aspirin because it's making my stomach bleed.
I'm guessing Sin doesn't have felons?
I guess not.
No.
Huh?
I mean, if
Well, last I knew at least.
if I could give it to her, I would, because it's literally sitting in my bag collecting dust. I got Velens just before I switched over to being Ret full-time again.
Alright, let's go. Let's go kill Fist.
We have enough people here?
Yeah,
Well, they charge in, Mr. Nuclear Bear.
that's where I'm going.
Oh wow, there's like plenty of people.
Basically, we have 2 healers here. I'm pretty sure they can keep me up.
Man, I hate not being an enchanter. I mean, it seems like a shame to disenchant that, but I mean, I really don't have anything good to do with it. It's not really good for any of my specs, so I'm just gonna vendor it. That's raid fine. I don't even want to talk about that. Oh, no problem, Gorgeous.
You don't have to stand full time. It's empty.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Emmy. Hi. What's up?
What's going on over here? Oh,
Sup,
trade.
Bucks?
Hey, boys. Tempo here.
Sounds like wishful thinking.
Alright. Alright. I need to get rid of some of these trinkets. So I need more inventory space.
Fuck you and your executes, TJ.
My inventory is way too full nowadays.
Oh, come on, man. You woke up me first.
What? I wasn't planning on it.
Alright, let's see here. And that's the only thing I need. I'll go up to 15 of those real quick. There we go. I need to deposit some of the stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I honestly should use some of the stuff. I got tons of stuff in here.
So I'll give you that one, TJ.
Alright. Don't need that. That's okay. That's okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. That might be okay.
Wow. Why are you so angry, Stampo?
Not.
I like it, don't worry.
Is it douchebag?
Oh god.
Yo, to have this augment rune like at all times, dude. Click of a button.
Oh, Brad, so you got that then?
Yeah, I need to
so
sit down
nice.
and get that rep grind done.
Which
How
one?
much of a rip grind is it?
Exalted.
For the free
God.
the rune.
Sounds nightmarish.
It didn't take long. Just every day I would log on at least once to do a round of dailies.
Yeah.
Sounds like it would take effort. Ew.
I know. It's
I'm on the
tough
same
to
page as
change.
Dagnall on this one.
It's
20
shocking.
minutes. 20 minutes tops a day.
It's just shocking how different people feel right now than they did at the beginning of the X-Pack, where people were like, I'm gonna see if I can get every world quest on the whole continent. Now it's like, I guess.
Been playing WoW outside of raids at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to go find more raids to do so I can play WoW more. I enjoy raiding, that's about it.
Join WoW. Or not WoW,
Idea.
Cadia.
I'm getting my priest up there. Mother priest up there.
What do they do? I think they
Not
raid
much
Friday,
different.
Saturday.
They raid like Saturday, Sunday in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Isn't that like exactly on top of a certain other raid time that you do?
In the afternoon, you dingus. DSC's in the evening.
I mean,
Not that you know anymore.
6 or something? Is that evening? I don't know. It's like 4 hours till the sun goes down, depending on what time
It's
of year it is.
9 p.m. DSC raids like just about 30 minutes earlier than us, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely the afternoon where I
Oh
live.
my god. No, it's not.
I mean, it's still sunny out, and it's already fall. So
It's always sunny where you live.
No, it's not. It actually rained all day today.
When it's
Yeah.
winter, it's gonna have like,
I
you
wish
know,
it
we're gonna get like 8 hours of light a day. So, no,
No, I'm gonna be like,
not gonna be a lot.
I'm gonna call Emmy out on him saying it never snows here. 2 days after I first moved here, it snowed.
I said that
You
it
brought it with you.
basically never snows here, and also when it does snow, it basically doesn't.
East Coast, East Coast!
Now we're talking.
West Coast, West Coast.
Do you know that West and Best rhyme better? You have to accept our argument. That's right.
No such thing, dude.
I thought he said East Coast and Beast Coast, and it's like, yeah, I guess you're right.
I thought he said East Coast. Yeah, I guess that is kind of what he sort of said.
It is what
It
it said,
sounds
I
better
think.
when you said it though, Grifter. Not gonna lie. You have to step up your game. Stampa. No, well, you don't have to, I guess. Your game can just stink. Fine.
Vito, quit dying.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like a B-res too. I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say, like, I live in the South, so
You
I
didn't go
guess
get
that's
it?
what we're about.
Oh, dude.
That South Coast, Hurricane Coast. I don't think anyone has a real argument there.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny, because, like, around this time normally, that's whenever you hear about, like, all the crazy,
Please taunt
like,
Kavito, my
mass
face
crimes
hurts.
that happen
What? I haven't?
in Florida.
Bunch of baby
Now
guys.
they're just getting bombarded by like hurricanes.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
kind of like nature's equalizer for all the fucked up shit that goes on there.
Sin can be resumed.
Now we're talking. I like the idea.
Yeah. I'm surprised you did.
I feel like every time Gara like types anything in chat, it's basically always amazing.
I think Garai has like a publisher for her.
Yeah, so no summons since
I should just record everything Garai says for the next year or something that happened particularly flavorful, and then like start a Twitter and see how many people will follow me.
I don't know. A lot of it's really risky to say in public.
well, it's also
It's Twitter.
probably a lot longer than 140 characters.
That's fine. People don't respect that on Twitter anyway. You just make multiple tweets. Shit, my angry feral druid says. Perfect. This is the name of the. I gotta go get this Twitter handle.
So what boss are we on? Maiden?
Yep.
You're a liar.
Very good.
We are on Sassy.
I was just trying to start conversation.
You don't start very good conversation.
Well, if you just go straight into how many plants can fit in the butthole if you want, that's where you better start at.
For what it's worth, that was a more enjoyable conversation than one that's just
There's
wrong
also
and
several
boring.
thousand plants of the I guess it was a singular butthole.
I think he's also talking about simultaneously.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Conversation. It's terrible, but it's fun.
In before Stampo does the creepy voice.
I think I already did.
Alright, anyways,
Oh, that chance level? Oh, gotcha. Huh. I didn't know that this chain required a level. A book plan if I ever come into to fuck you money and no longer need to work for a living. Like, how much of a book plan? I'm not trying to antagonize.
We're not ready, Kamino.
I know.
That's what
Why
he was
did you ready
checking.
check?
Well, I mean, I see that Hunter Rio's not here.
And we also have 5 healers.
6.
6 healers. We're definitely gonna run 6 healers. We're working on it.
I mean, I'm more of a hybrid. I think meta is, so.
Oh, hush.
I mean,
I need to get someone whose official officer job is to be Carcat and shoosh True every time he speaks nonsense.
I'll do
I don't
it.
know how to speak
Got it.
fairly.
I mean, that would be a lot of shushing.
It
I
would.
volunteer. Emmy.
Okay, I don't think that's fair because I don't know if there's anyone in this raid who actually knows who Karkat is.
Well, I'm sure someone reads home stuff.
You know, other than you and I.
I am aware of Homestuck.
Look, if you can't,
And who's
okay,
Karkat, Carl? Who's Karkat?
Carl Cat.
I can't tell you who he is, but I know of his existence.
Homestucks are those things that ruin conventions, right?
You nailed it.
G-kick button.
You got
I
it.
don't know. I don't go to conventions very ever, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's.
I'm pretty sure they get the gray paint everywhere, and
We gotta talk about that, Aaron. You're literally right next to, like,
Your
Pass
girlfriend's best
West.
friend dressed up as a character from Homestuck. Your freaking girlfriend did too. So don't give me that, Meryl.
my girlfriend actively cosplays Homestuck, but she's embarrassed by it, so am I.
When we'll have a mention of
Sounds like
cats
fun,
being
alright, I'd read it.
semi-autobiographical traces. Nature, meaning of work, and plus emotional work time. We can't all be astronauts. That's actually extremely well thought out and definitely thought provocative response, Garai.
Yeah, Nappy was saying he's got like a crazy Homestuck X.
Huh.
I have no idea what Homestuck is. He's telling me it's some kind of web comic.
There's going to be history and social generation Tim Hortons franchise reconcile Tim bitch. I mean, that sounds interesting. Not as thought-provoking as your other title, it seemed, but that one definitely was interesting as well.
Why Tim bitch? I don't follow it.
Well, the name's edgy enough to get people to do a look at it.
They're close to Timbits.
I have
Yeah.
used those.
Then you know the reasoning.
But I don't get
Look,
the other
just
end.
because you're not Canadian doesn't mean, like, you
No,
can't
no.
appreciate Timbits.
I know what Timbits are. I've eaten them. They're good. I don't understand why he transitioned the word Timbit, Tim bitch. I don't know what the connection is there.
Have you ever worked in, like, Tim Hortons?
No. That would be probably a fairly narrow subset of people who've worked at a Tim Hortons. I've worked at Subway. Will this do?
Basically that.
I've never even been inside a Tim Hortons taco.
I burned my tongue on Tim Hortons coffee once. I'm pretty sure.
It's basically Dunkin' Donuts, except it's not terrible.
Oh, gotcha. So I guess I assume it's because Tim Hortons employs their workforce somehow. They gives them shitty jobs or isn't paying enough or something.
Bingo.
It's like any fast food restaurant ever.
That's exactly what Emmy just said.
Do we have buffer fish rotations?
I think I'm gonna need promises.
Oh god, that's a thing.
Okay,
Yeah, and to think you were trying to hit ready years ago.
I was, mostly just to figure out what was going on, because it seemed like most of the raid was just chilling here.
Yeah. There's like the behind the
Because they're
scenes.
talking in officer chat and in
Yeah.
yeah. chat.
And I can't see either of those, so...
So they're having ounce of patience.
Well, I mean, a little outside information wouldn't be hurtful either to keep people from getting antsy, distressed, or anything like that as well.
I don't feel stressed, man. I'm glad you're looking out, man, but I feel...
Well, I mean, I'm not looking out. I knew what was going on, so it didn't affect me. But if you
You're
were
not
just
looking
sitting
out,
there,
man,
it
so
would.
thanks, dude.
Oh,
Alright, cool. There's
Yeah.
that
Okay.
rotation done.
Whoa, is everyone actually here on that list?
oh, it's fresh.
Tell
Bitch
me.
just stopped actually making notes in the house 15 years ago.
No.
Communication is
Who's missed?
key.
DJ Decker.
There's a warlock in there who isn't here right now.
Yeah, is there a slash?
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
You're right.
I can't
right.
slash this time.
You're right.
Whichever one of them is in at the time.
You can switch me for him. I don't mind.
Can't yet. He needs to be sit for a little bit, but then he can hop in basically.
Okay. I'm gonna go chill out and try and deal with this splitting fucking headache. It was slow and awful.
Alright, so last week,
Getting something. All right.
I ended up going
Holy.
holy.
Yeah.
This
I
time I'm
hide
gonna
them
say
in there
this.
so they don't accidentally get posted in the auction. It's the only place that's safe
From you.
for me. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can go get them out, but like they don't disappear out of my bags when I go to the auction house. Click the post button over and over again, basically. Alright, am I missing anything off, folk? Did I screw up anything? We good to go here.
Are you cauldroning or are we self-potion? Flasking?
Ugh, I
yeah,
hate the fact that he uses mercy.
I'm just asking out of curiosity. I don't really care one way or the other.
Boom, there it is.
That cauldron is still so freaking tiny.
Yeah? I don't know how much.
I mean,
how much
Sack's
rare
just so
potions
much
do you need
better,
to
but
drink to
with
get
his
your
build,
powers? That looks like 1/30th of that cauldron will do.
Yeah, but they could have just at least recycled the model from the guild ones.
I mean,
from
since he
Cabin.
used his shoulder, it hung on to you. Heals all allies
Really
at my
impressive thing
weekends.
is
I
how
mean,
expensive all that bubbling shit in there cost.
since he's constantly healing himself because he uses Light of Martyr, he's constantly healing himself, and Light of and Aura Mastery is always healing him. Aura Mercy always heals him. It's I hate the build, but it's effective. Is the worst fucking part about it. It's effective for the wrong reasons, though. It's effective because he uses a high healing insta-cast spell.
Oh yes, we need to keep those nice. In fact, if you have a build that's goal is to do AoE, you might want to consider not running that build. You'll have more than enough AoE without it. And
why even bring it, Alicia?
Well, I mean, we do appreciate your ability to kill other things. Your single target damage is okay too. Alright, get to your Hydra Shot people, spread them out. Make sure you don't get hit with more than one, otherwise horrible death ensues.
Alright. This way to slow it down. Time for him to run out.
I have the Terminator debuff just because I needed to drop my fish.
Or kill that wave runner in the back if you can.
Get to the correct stack point. Yeah, let's get these wave runners over to us if we can.
Alright, kill the abyssals.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, shit, shit. Not even close, baby.
Yep, if you're part of the group 2 and you don't have a buffer fish, you should look into getting one.
There's a wave runner in the back.
Kill. We screwed that up. Let's kill those things fast if we can. Any single one of them needs to die. It's not so much an AoE thing. Alright, we didn't make it. Let's light it up. We're not gonna make it through that many people with tornadoes.
Get a B-res out.
Oh man.
I can. Oh, you got some. Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
I mean, we're actually near the end. Some interesting. Oh hey.
Almost B-res the whole raid.
You did a really good job. I'm proud of you. Holy shit, someone beat me in casting?
Basically, if you see her casting slicing tornadoes and there's no pools of shit out, feel free to go ham on AoE.
But when she's not casting it,
Don't. Yeah. We have plenty of just passive cleaves to get them low enough.
See, look at that. That's AoE.
Yeah.
This.
The fire mages can't control it.
Fresh feast down.
And the unholy DK.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who half their damage is AoE. Like, some people are almost 40, doing more damage to ills than actually the boss.
I
Like,
can't
seriously.
help my AoE either, because
I don't mean
my
you.
3 rotational abilities are AoE.
Yeah, got it,
I'm
Kabito.
not super worried about yours either.
Yeah. I mean, I'll,
Point is, everyone needs to be able to keep their AoE under control, and then we'll kill the boss, and you'll have a parse, and that's better than not having a parse. So we can worry about padding the fuck out of everything and ruining the boss's mechanics or max deeps on a future attempt. Which, don't get me wrong, I look forward to doing. But
actually, it's tempo. You're one of the lower people. Good job.
What? I know.
It's still high in DPS.
Right now, though, you can go as ham as you want. There ain't no yield.
Oh, nice.
Also, if you ever want to AoE stun the eels, that's a pretty big win. they can't cast a thing that makes them leave this way.
Alright, those are
Probably killed them too early, but maybe we get lucky.
Depends
We
on
got
where they
lucky.
come. Yeah.
Very lucky. Oh.
At least if they die separated, you'll need to taunt. Sorry, somehow I still aggro. Somehow. Total mystery.
It's called I have to run through the thing and then you just keep DPSing while I'm running.
So yeah, guys.
Make sure you're on the correct spot. Whatever the weak card tells you to stand. Cool. That should be fine. Good timing. Second bufferfish croup. Second bufferfish group, grab those thingies. Oh wait, one of them dead. That is why there's a snip.
Let's solve it out.
No, I lost mine almost immediately because apparently I had a Murloc on my face.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
King of the world.
Goes off and for it.
Should we kill these?
Yes,
You can.
kill them as fast as possible.
Yeah, but all the other puddles are gone, so if you can get them quick, we'll be in a good place. Any one of them, specifically, I don't care if you just pick one of them off. Good, you did it. Very nice. Oh, this is a shit time to kill these. Alright, well, handle them anyway.
Flash revival.
Bye, Garai. Or that div.
I think it was Alright.
How's everyone doing on mana? Everyone actually looks decent on mana right now.
Also, the Abyss
Whatever.
Stalkers can now die as fast as you would like. There are no tornadoes till phase 3.
Yep.
Alright, don't pick up the bufferfish. Don't pick them up. Don't pick them up. You want to wait until after the first moth. Otherwise, they'll just...
This is hills, right?
Yeah, but don't pick them up until after the first moth. You don't want to lose it for nothing. And these, keep in mind, these fish can just be AoE to death instant. Make sure you have a thing and drop it off as fast as you can. If we're fast, this Hydra shot won't be hell. Nice. Don't move anything and stay in the right spots. Alright. Could be worse.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bufferfish.
come back. Sorry, that was completely my fail. Yep, this would be where the healers should get their fish in theory. And we're gonna wipe it up soon, but like, I want you guys to get your fish and get something out of it and see how it works. Alright, we're probably gonna lose a lot of people on this, but just oak the right one.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Hey, wow, we got the suckfish done. Alright, let's wipe it up. Good job, though, guys. Good job. This is 58%. That was our literal best percent that we managed last time, and we've already pushed past it, so.
And you have 4 genius range DPS who immediately grab shit right there.
Genius.
I don't want to name names, but our people with the things are doing a good job. The puddles, the purple puddles, they're getting
Name
it
those names, Doc.
really well. I actually don't know. That's why I don't want to name, because I'd have to look them up. Boom, there you go.
Begins with an S and rhymes with Ampo.
Oh, Sky Ampo? I don't know. I got nothing.
I mean, many compliments. They're doing really well.
These guys and their incidental cleave fucks.
And knock off... If you don't know how the fight works, you take damage and the bufferfish gets knocked off. And then I believe other people can pick it up afterwards.
If you get knocked off and you're stacked, it's instantly might just go to someone. That someone might not realize and just get eaten and killed right.
Yeah, so that is totally worth pointing out. True just mentioned it is possible for someone to accidentally bufferfish you. At which point, you need to be aware of that and be ready to try to get your bufferfish off early before
There's
you
a
get
repair
horribly
hammer.
murdered.
Oh, nice.
It's also worth pointing out that there may be times in the fight where there are bufferfish down, and you're not designated to pick one up, and no one else can get them except you, just don't get it anyway. Wait for the designated time. Because if you get it, then you probably won't be able to get it when you're actually supposed to get it next. So.
Yeah, because it gives you a 2-minute debuff.
Yeah. That was the wrong one. Sorry. Fix.
Are we going?
No. Monitor ready check. Click the go button. They're right
Alright.
next to each other.
Everyone that's in is good.
I am
go.
tempted to have the healers pick the buffer fish up before the first maw, though, based on our speed. We'll have to keep our eyes open for whether or not you get more time that way, just because we're forcing the boss around so fast. You know, if we get to 55 before you've gotten enough mana back, that's pretty lame. So we'll have to figure out when everyone's alive whether you get more before or after the first maw. We'll also have to figure out how much mana you need after people stop being mana spongy.
Beware.
Hopefully we take less damage.
Diamond.
Beware.
Oh, we did a good job. You kept one of those things alive longer than a lot longer. It was good. Watch out for that buffer fish in the middle. Do your best to not run into it.
Disrupt another fish in the middle.
Beware.
Dodge the shocks unless you have, of course, the thingy.
Make sure to kill face Murloc.
Beware.
Alright, kill
Oh, no.
the missile.
Cleave time. Good job.
Next buffer fish.
Yep. Bufferfish, group 2.
Beware. Beware.
Whatever.
Okay, wiggle less if you can. Alright, good.
Sorry. I was trying to get in my line.
Last second wiggles is terrifying. You'll have to you'll have to move yourself without moving the boss if you need to.
15 seconds, so I want my radiance to come back off cooldown because I want to get a good amount.
Well, that's one way to knock off people's buffer fish.
It's not. It's 30 seconds stun. It will kill them.
Aim at throwing it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that was next. Did we actually let a virgin main tick happen?
Yes, you did.
Go me. Whoops, sorry. We're about to push though. Bufferfishes should hopefully all be down.
We might need to
I really have felt a difference not having promises equipped.
Captain fish.
Oh, I'm dead.
Kano's going to tornado.
Hey, we made it.
kind
Oh,
of.
really? Nah, we're hella dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Was that killing the other ones too early?
arguably that, or we just had to be ready to go absolutely.
Man, I think I feel like I'm in similar output with the promises as I am this.
Where one of them is slow down harder,
I mean,
one of them is go
the leech
fast
is really
harder.
nice.
I think I'm leaning towards telling you guys to go fast harder on this.
I mean, how much healing does actually leech give me?
Fast
The
on
leech, it's
I
giving
guess.
me 4.22 million.
Yeah,
That's not.
it also-
That's nothing to laugh at. I mean,
guys,
that's a
for-
decent amount of healing, to be
which
perfectly
is-
honest.
Kill.
I mean, see, here's the thing right here. I was actually talking to someone recently about Power Word Shield, and for a 3-minute fight, they only had like 25 casts. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was out maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I had 30 casts. Power Word Shield definitely can get a ton out in a fight.
That's the whole point, is people are cheesing in this fight, and they didn't want that.
At least this holy shot's higher. Hello, Meerkat! Hello and welcome.
Go, here we go.
Hinchnick go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mortal filth.
Beware.
Watch out for those bufferfish.
2, 1.
Beware.
Innervate true.
Careful, the gap is weird. Dodge the blood. Blood will kill you harder than everything else will.
There are lots of wave runners up that need to be killed. And burn.
Got it.
Cool, nailed it.
I'm doing pretty well.
Hold off on
How's your
these.
day going?
That's a good idea. It's either that or we'll accidentally kill them and then we'll have to burn really hard on the next spell made up.
Nope.
Tornado in 3.
Yeah, burn them. Or
Yeah, kill the ones that are left.
yep. Go on.
And any new ones if you like too. AoE as hard as you prefer. Alright, we're totes fucked, so let's get reses out on the heels and die.
4, 3,
Alright.
1.
The reses are out.
So I get Ava just about every other one, right?
By dying myself.
Does anyone know the exact time between Hydra shots?
It's like 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 30 seconds.
Is it 30 seconds on the dot or more
I
than
can
that?
check if you want.
Can you check? Because I'm trying to plan on my cooldowns, so I might be able to change a couple things up and do a lot more support.
Sure, yeah, I'll let you know. Oh, god damn it. Make sure if you got a res from Div that you run very quickly towards the door. I am gonna figure out what time first and second hydro shot happened.
Because it seems like I'm having like my evangelism up for like every other one almost, it feels like. But at the same time, I could just be overthinking it. It might not be that much. But evangelism was a minute 25 cool, 1.25 minute cooldown. So it's a minute 15. So that's 75 seconds. And if it could be up for every other one, that's actually going to be extremely useful to change how I play it. But
31 seconds. Or 30 seconds, depending on the round.
30 seconds.
There you go.
And is that including cast time? Or is that just when the damage happens every 30 seconds?
Yeah, I'm looking at when the damage comes in. It came in like 27, and then like 58, and then like 129. And then after the fourth Hydra shot, there's a slightly bigger than 30-second gap, I believe, because we've phase changed. There you go.
I don't think we phase changed that attempt.
I accidentally am looking at attempt. Yes, one. No, I'm not sure. Let me check. Do we have an attempt for? Yep, I was looking at our previous attempt because apparently it hadn't uploaded the most. Yeah, it was reliably every 30 seconds unless we phase changed, because the most recent attempt, it was reliably every 30 seconds, and we didn't phase change. So there we go.
Ooh.
Do it again? We just have to keep doing this till we get good.
5, 4,
Raise the consistency until we all make it through phase 1 most of the time, and then we can have some nice clean phase 2 goes at it. Honestly, I think you guys are pretty good at phase 2 already. I'm not that worried about how long that one's gonna take.
Beware.
Four, three,
Try not to kill these things so fast. Cool, they ran away.
Beware.
Oh,
Yeah, we got one left. We'll be good.
Beware.
Watch the blood in the water.
Oh god.
Getting stunned isn't as bad as the blood. Blood is the death.
Okay,
Four
we
dead
lost
already.
4.
Yeah, let's flip it up. Everybody just stand and send as high to shot best you can.
Oh man, this one's what I
Slap
did myself.
battle res on something,
Beware.
and we should be fine.
Meerkat, it's been all since seen you around. What you been up to?
Beware.
Well done, Driz.
I'm the best. You guys are the worst.
I don't understand. Did you feign death at the very end or something?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's all I did.
It is 88,000 mana.
And I have one. It's on my mount.
To be able to debuff to drop off the fish. Yeah, got it. Sorry, school, basically all AP classes. Oh, congratulations. That's not easily done.
They won't let you transmog in a raid like that. Toys aren't allowed to be used.
That's just people are so fucking trolly of them. Or they found ways to cheat bosses with it.
Fun is
That
not
happens
allowed.
a lot. What Blizzard has found is that fun and powerful tend to be hand in hand sometimes.
Most
So,
of the time.
Eventually you manage to exploit it and suddenly they take it away.
Nice, 105. Yeah, I mean, that's actually you're ahead. You're really far ahead of what your idle should be. All things considered. Come on, people shouldn't get hit with that first one.
Don't kill these too fast, guys.
I didn't know.
Don't worry, Stampo. Sometimes I'm talking to other people.
Pretty sure I saw some multi-shot going out there. Should not be doing that.
Right, it was slow enough. We good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
God.
also not positive. Just kind of look like
I've got to take a tornado.
Get those blood puddles away from me.
There's wave menders.
I need help. I need to get stuff started.
Mark.
Alright. Kill these.
I mean, I'm dead. But, I mean... Oh, by dodging tornadoes, I stepped into a pufferfish. I had to take the tornado, get the debuff off. So, I mean...
Squeak out.
It's not going to be impossible to 4-heal it, so...
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
What a sneeze. Stop moving.
I mean, Light of the Martyr. He's only got 8 times, though.
Couple of them, yeah.
That's the scary part. I mean, it's just do a ton of healing for him.
Apologies. I accidentally let it take go off. I hope that didn't ruin all your buffer fish.
Beacon's doing a lot.
It did.
The shoulders are doing a lot. His number 1 hill.
I guess what I was really hoping was that
He's almost on himself so much. He's got Guiding Light on him. This feels, I mean, it makes sense though. That's what the worst part is.
You You best in case spread them.
Oh my god, his build, I hate that Paladin build, but it's so fucking effective, and it makes sense. I just hate it. I hate the fact it's so effective.
Those should hopefully be okay. Oh, no.
Don't kill the rest of them.
Kill him.
I mean, I guess there's a skill to it, but well, at the same time, from what I talked to him about it, is he hates it too, but he just can't keep up. He feels he can't keep up on the numerical or HPS wise if he doesn't do that build.
We dropping people like. Just
Your Earthzone's going out. We got it.
My B, I died early, and then people died during my Hydra shot.
I thought we were gonna get it.
So
That's some impressive example.
the shark did 94 million damage to my face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do not touch shark.
And I believe it even goes through immunities.
It does.
Yes, it does. I already tested that.
You've already tested all this. Also true, it turns out after checking that
If anyone else tries to dive the shark for science,
what's happening down? Oh, there you go!
Yeah, I'm a
we already know.
We
It
have
will kill
science.
you. Similarly, you can't immune or CC break in any way eating more than one Hydra shot, so don't do that either.
We have scienced the shit out of it.
Well, more accurately, we knew all of these things before we did the first pull, so we didn't need science.
Yeah. Realistically, if there was something goofy like that, we honestly would have known about it beforehand. This would have been a popular strat and probably nerfed already.
Yeah, we even science Shadow Moon, so.
Yeah, because that was a nice easy.
Well, I mean, really, realistically, there's not that many disc priests in the Mythic scene, so it might have been quiet.
There's no Shadow Priest either, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
Well,
on a single target fight.
that means they had to stop DPS to do it, though.
Yeah, it's a
This is a single target fight.
It should be a single target.
This fight is all about single target.
No,
I
some
mean,
people...
you need a lot of single target, but there are plenty of opportunities for multi-dot classes to get their jollies.
Or cleavers.
Jollies.
Really? Really, TJ?
Yo, he's doing that all night, dude.
What'd he do? He
Steals ours.
Took the
Yeah.
fish I took. Literally every attempt I've taken that fish.
Do they spawn in the same spot every time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You could
And the
probably
range
try
right
to pick
beside
the
where-
same one every time then. It's nicer to
He's done it to all three of us at one point.
I mean, it depends where the boss is. You go grab the quickest one. The boss has been different positions each time, right?
Alright, we have a very small
in the
hole.
center of the circle. Hustle out of the bat. Oof. Well, only two. Still doable for now.
4, 3, 2,
Sorry, healers.
That's not bad. Alright, Achilles.
Perfect.
I said I'd call rope if I needed it.
Make sure to kill the wave runners.
Dun, 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 dun. Icy Veins isn't a good spot check. Compare Wildhead to. Because they both had their issues. I mean,
Kill.
Hold off.
Ah, you can kill. I mean, we just got the
Okay.
trainer right here. Go and nuke as much as you want. We might even need it. I'm not sure if that little puddle will be enough. It turned out that it was. Spread as fast as you can.
Use your dispels.
holy shit.
Let's look it up and get rid of that. Got 7.
Oh my god.
2,
Not enough.
1.
Not enough alive.
Fuck, there's so much going on in this damn fight.
Oh, Boa had some pretty good pulls on us yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh, you talking about WoW or something?
Yeah,
How'd they do? That was pretty.
their best was 17.
Oh, we got work to do, huh?
That was at 801.
Man.
Oh, that great.
The spells are fucking rough.
Isn't in Rage 8?
I believe so, yeah. Wow, wait, really? They were that far behind in Rage? Oof.
They're 5 healing.
Double oof.
Okay, so you guys should take the fish that is either over here
Ibuprofen?
Wait.
or the one
Ibuprofen's
that is
okay.
over here. I don't care which one you or Stratus take. I just care that you don't take any of the 3 that me, Sky, and Stanbor take consistently every attempt.
Do you want me to just like drop a world marker in the general location of the fish?
That's fine.
I kind of feel that would clog up the raid scene. I mean, we're not putting world markers down for anything else.
Alright, there we go, let's do this.
I mean, the fact that Stanford, Dak, and I spread out in advance is because we already know where
I
we're
do too!
I'm saying
You said Dak?
Oh, so defensive. Alright, I gotta be better on this. Can someone start calling out when Thundering Shock goes out for me to do word the spells? I'm just a little flooded, I'm messing up the spells, just, I'm not ready for it. Yeah, call it Thundering Shock's going out, not after it needs to happen.
Get on those laser beams.
Alright, we can kill him now. Kill.
Is there any reason that someone dies for, like, literally every first target shot?
I'm pretty sure that's the result of someone standing into the shots, but I'd have to double check what the color.
Nah, it's the person with the shot.
Oh, well, that's really weird. Are people just not standing on the right ones? I mean, that ought to not happen if people are all standing on their assigned mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Going out now. One second.
Kill. Preferably away from the wall.
Yep, you're good. I needed help. I was super busy focusing on the spells.
Fish?
Yeah, fresh fish.
Spells.
Okay, cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I apparently somehow took 2.
Alright, let's get Brez out on heels and wipe it up. And I'm gonna figure out what it is that's killing people on the very first one. That's...
I think honestly on the second one, I'm gonna have trouble with the spells of that.
Are we talking about the, chalky jellyfish you're talking about, or something else?
Yeah, well, I mean, during the second one, there's just a lot going on between the spells and tornadoes. And for me to get everything prepped to do my Light's Wrath, I just can't, I'm getting mind flooded.
The whole thing is, it's during a set of tornadoes, and if people aren't...
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I get you. We all understand the spells are priority. We all get that. That don't need to be explained. We understand that 100%. I'm just saying why I'm having trouble doing the healing right away. Because if I'm focusing on trying to find out who's going to get dispelled, and I'm holding my own server down, I'm not spreading my atonements.
Alright, so I looked up what killed Enox, and it was a singleton hydro
Fucking
shot.
got it!
did
Stop
not stand
spamming
into.
me!
Nice.
Holy shit!
As far as I can tell anyway. And he took 6.5 million damage, which is obviously
my
not
God.
something we can live through. We're supposed to have 3 people. Well, it's supposed to tell at least 3 people to stand on diamond every time. So y'all need to make sure that you do have the weak aura that tells you which one to stand on, and that you stand on whichever one it tells you.
Yeah, not whichever one you like. Unless it says whatever.
Yeah, if it says whatever, stand on whichever one you feel like, but do still stand on one. If you're a bufferfish carrier, it won't give you a job unless too many other people are dead, and then it will still give you a job.
My variant's back? Nice.
6 million is unsoaked.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody's done it at all, so there should be at least 2 people standing on diamond, and it looks like that at least that time we lost a person on diamond while we're not standing. Great.
You should... So, I know ranged hate doing this, but if you're closer to the boss, you can have an easier time of getting in the correct line, potentially. If that is the problem. I don't know that it is, but something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I meant to go first. That's why I fucking change everything I fucking built up
They
this.
want to actually walk away from the boss though too, so you can actually see the line.
Yeah, they should absolutely move at least.
Oh my
20
god, this
yards
boss
away
is
from the
pain in the
boss.
ass. I hate
So
changing
people can
cooldown
tell.
rotation too. I honestly wanted to switch it out in the
So,
first place.
right
I didn't
now,
like
this
being
isn't-
second,
I
but
don't think this is going to be a DPS race for us. It's just a
but I know I should
straight
switch
race.
it because
Mechanics
I'm
check.
honestly doing stuff on the first one, and that's aggravating her because her trank's basically useless when I'm doing my things. I mean,
So
it's
we get a feast? Yeah.
really fucking
Oh, I
frustrating.
haven't got the feast yet. I need to swap
Because
Carl
when
out
I
with
just do
somebody,
my normal rotation,
then we'll have to get them here.
we're missing someone group 1.
Actually, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna give everybody a break. I gotta find a sub for Carl, and that person wants to get here without a warlock.
Oh my god.
So take your breaks now. Enjoy it. And then there'll be a feast and hopefully a sub when you
I mean, I can just not do my rotation.
To be fair, Woe had like 4 or 5 deaths before the 4-minute mark.
I mean, with the extra item levels and stuff, it seems more than possible to 5-heal this with extra DPS being high.
Doesn't seem like a healer issue.
Well, I mean, they're just having devs, so I think they were just trying to stack healers to make up for it or something.
Maybe.
I mean, that way, if they're losing stuff to pufferfish and stuff, maybe they're just taking tornado debuffs and the extra healers that can cover that. Because ideally, you don't want to use that and get rid of the pufferfish, but...
They fucking made Draper go Ellie halfway through these runs. Oh wow.
I enjoy this. I feel like what you really need to do, Stampo, is you should just
Man.
write
It's
out
frustrating.
like,
I
some
just-
commentary about this, and then make like a 3-minute like podcast type thing where you just like record yourself analyzing their bad decisions and talking shit about them, and then post it somewhere for them to read.
It's true, man. It's just.
Pardon?
I mean, Draper's their fucking god tier Resto Shaman. They made him go Ellie? Why?
And they did that with
Wait.
also having a 5 healer.
And they're 5 healing it?
And they're 5 healing it, yeah.
We're not 5 healing it though. That's crazy talk. You guys
Are they just having trouble with cleave? I mean...
I don't know, dog.
That's just impossible. I mean, all they need to do is get warrior. I mean, half of TJ's damage is cleave. And that's just him doing his rotation. I think. I don't know.
Yo, and their top damage on their best pull. Their second best pull. Puffin's fucking BM Hunter is their top boss of damage.
BM Hunter? What?
Yeah, dog.
What a magical world we live in. Well, I mean, they have gotten this far doing stuff like that, so whatever works
BM
out.
Hunter over a sub rogue.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
I'm having trouble finding. Is he online? I don't see him online. I thought he would be on some.
Who?
Grifter. I don't see him on VNet either. Him?
I see him on Twitch too.
Well, that's. I guess I could find his Twitch stream and tell him to come raid.
Or we could ask Nappy.
Ask Nappy. To do what?
Ask Griff.
Oh, lol.
Could swap to the DPS class.
It's not a. It's not. I don't. I mean, it could. It might be a decent option. It might be a decent.
I would trust that as decent.
If you want to do it, I'm okay with that. And then we just bring in and Carrier Luxus as another healer. Double check that with Sin before we commit to it, but I'm okay with it.
Grifter got the message.
Okay, cool. Bring it.
What's up?
You're coming in for me.
Okay.
Come on in, Grifter.
Bring your strongest single particle.
I will be around. But I'm gonna go find some headache meds.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Anyone check out that preacher video I linked in Discord? It's pretty good. I liked it.
Nah, man, I'm not really that religious.
It's a WoW video. The guy's name is Preacher.
Oh. I thought you meant the TV show Preacher.
We don't have a summons for you, sadly, Grifter.
That's fine.
We got a feast for when you get here. Something, right?
Free food? What up?
He's literally almost got a million more live to me. That's insane. What's everyone's item levels at? Oh, this thing's out of date. We're logging, right?
Yes.
I was lazy and forgot to turn mine on.
You guys are on Sassy, right?
Yep.
Yep. It's just sassafras.
Alright.
Jump in Goroth's hole. And then don't jump in Harchatan's hole, though.
Pardon me? What did you just say?
Sounds like a lot of holes that need to be, you know, filled.
Is there a way to check everyone's item levels?
Huh?
I'm just curious what everyone's item levels were.
You just check the logs. It'll tell you what everyone's were on each poll if you want.
Well, I was looking. I just don't see that information where I thought I would see it. It's not on summary.
It should. I mean, it tells us the average item level in summary.
Yeah.
Average item level is 935.9.
Yeah.
If you go to damage done, you can see everyone's item level.
Oh,
or
there we
heal
go.
Done.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
And I believe you can also check in. You can check individual people's in Exorcist. Great inspect. Oh no, it does average item level too.
I'm almost there.
Cool.
Oh wow. Few people just didn't have
sorry.
items. Oh my god. I just tried to click ready on my XSplit screen. I feel kind of dumb about that. I was wondering why it wasn't working. So, I am first now. Okay. What's that going to change for me? Well, that changes too much for me, actually.
I'm ready now.
Excellent. Let's do it.
Alright.
Five,
Actually benefits me a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
Because I'll have the last going.
Beware.
don't kill them too fast. Make sure you go to whichever person you're marked.
Beware.
Alright, sharks are gone.
Get to the correct mark.
Might be great marking.
God.
Beware.
Someone stacked their Hydra shot.
Survival.
Alright, kill these.
Next fish.
Don't try and heal me. If I'm dead.
Beware.
I'm not sure what Alliance Saving Her kills me. That's random.
That was a little too early.
Beware.
I think.
Probably.
I got confused because it showed me as yellow threat on her. I was like, the fuck? I'm not used to that. Unless you rip threat from me.
Beware.
Should we just wipe it?
4? I don't know. Might be worth continuing a little bit. 4. We got a lot more than 4 dead. We should wipe it definitely now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a res out. If she takes it.
Beware. Beware.
Is that like an actual statement saying or a pun about dead boomkins?
What?
Chicken soup?
That's great.
Is Sin even alive? She hasn't said anything all raid.
Alright. I'll probably be a bit better on my cooldown this time. I'm just sort of panicking looking for my weak aura.
Totally forgot the order. Who was first?
Yeah.
Or you're first. Now, true, right?
Yeah, I'm first. I honestly just I gotta learn the timing because for me to get everyone up perfectly, people are dying within a half a second that my cast is finishing. So I basically get to have my lights raft traveling through the air when the Hydra shot finishes or people are for some reason dying. And that's honestly not easy to do at all.
In theory, that shouldn't be necessary. Now,
It shouldn't be, but we've had people dying each time.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because people aren't soaking where they're supposed to yet. And it's just, the people who soak wrong aren't the people who die. It's the people who, you know, are in the right place who die. So it's a lot harder to figure it out.
We need to be better on spreading out the Hydra shots.
Yeah, ideally they're at least like 45 degrees apart each.
3, 2,
And after you spread them, don't run around like a freaking
Yeah, the faster you can keep them the faster you can get settled, the better. The faster, you know, and if you can get spread at least 45 degrees, then you should be pretty good.
It'll be true.
Do your best to make those things both happen as fast as you can. Don't kill him too fast.
Beware.
You're fucking kidding me.
Should be okay.
Stupid green
We did good on that one, thanks.
I think the green stuff made my lights raft miss.
Oh, that's the worst.
Beware. Beware.
Get those wave runners over here with an interrupt if you can. Get on the correct spot. Try not to move and soak them.
2, 1.
Beware.
And we can kill these.
New buffer
That was cool.
Get those other wave runners in with an interrupt if you can.
We need to kill.
Oh yeah, we got another stalker. Here it is. Perfect, good timing. Sorry, I fucked up your buffer fish, but it might be for the best because it's kind of a bad time to have a buffer fish. Make sure you drop a buffer fish if you accidentally got one because you're totally going to get rid of them fast.
Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm dead now.
I mean, if you're in 2 beams, you shouldn't be.
Okay.
I'm also dead. Do I get a res or do I let it run out? Yeah, res me. I'm up.
No tornado, still 3.
Yep. There should be no tornadoes, so all ads can die as fast as you can kill them.
I mean, I shouldn't be.
Crashing wave.
I think Deco and I were stunned the entire time. I was stunned the entire time twice.
And suck shark.
Yep, try to be ready for a suck shark. Drop off the things, drop off the things. Hydra shot sucks because we didn't drop off the thing, but you made it work anyway, so good job.
New fish?
Drag her slightly to the side.
If you haven't already, this shit's a good time.
I'm gonna leave her right here.
That's a great spot. Spread them as best you can, guys.
I'm just not living.
Get oh my god, the puddles are in bad spot. Oh god, I forgot it's on. Okay.
That's
making it
rough.
even worse. Sorry.
That's really crazy. I mean, people are balls though.
The suck shark appeared right where we were too.
Right where we were too, yeah. And then the puddles all had sharks on top of them.
So what we gotta do, if we can manage it, is for that stuff right there, we want to be near the edge because that's how you dodge stupid across the middle shark. We don't really have a lot of options there, but we can't be too close to the edge. So try not to ever be like, you know, right where the suck shark will instant give you, basically.
This fight really sucks.
Alright, Metaside's almost here. Thanks, Metaside.
Nakari, are you in Discord? Okay, I'll just type it out. Fuck.
Deco, in Smite, there is a communication mode where you just hit V and then you type a couple other letters to send out a voice comm, and we're talking in Smite code.
And they're very limited conversations, let me tell you.
Yeah.
You can't do that much.
I said, you rock, and then he said, awesome, and then I said, I am the greatest, and he said, he is the greatest, and then I said, no.
Anybody got a repair bot?
I'm sure Sky does. Someone put one down. There's actually some very highly specific things you can say with Smite's commands if you know them.
This is a really random and dumb statement. How hard would it be to heal through the Murlocs on people? It's not increasing damage, is it?
It's like
Not easy.
1 million damage every 2 seconds.
Oh.
Forever.
Well, I just know some people have had it and just like never broke it before, and they'd live to the end.
If you guys have a debuff on you that lasts for 2 minutes and it's a dot, please get stunned. By the stun.
I think it's got a 2-minute duration. I think it has an indefinite duration.
I think it's 2. I think it still falls off after that.
Well, it does, but like, yeah, he's right. It feels indefinite,
It's
especially
long.
to the healers, because it's those people are the ones that we have to dispel, and if you don't get stunned, and then I don't know, it just makes things more and more random because then more people get stunned the next time around.
That actually is a big issue.
It's a huge issue, especially if tornadoes are coming.
But yeah, basically, you know, if you choose for whatever reason, keep the Murloc on your head. Basically, are making these lose put out an extra 60 per person. Let's avoid that. That's how much damage it does over the full duration. We really don't want that to happen.
5,
It's a lot of mana sunk too.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody true? Sorry I was late on it.
Swimming hunger's out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
It's a beautiful thing every time we get Hydra Shot right.
What the fuck just happened?
That's a lot of sharks.
Beware.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
That's all right.
Someone
pick
leaped.
up the buffer fish.
Yeah,
and
someone
leaped
picked
on
it up
top
and then
of us.
yeah.
And then it ate us.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
That was just really weird. Wow, I felt like my hill didn't go off.
Beware.
Was I just completely wrong about someone's went off? Or did it miss? Okay. That's just weird. I mean, it hit. Let's ref hit. Huh. Weird. My headset's a little bit better now, by the way, guys. It's nowhere near as tight. It's not hurting my ears as much. I'll probably stretch it out for one more day.
We go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Let's go. So there's just so much to pay attention to. Innervate true. Actually, I cannot afford to dispel that one while I'm doing this. There we go. Now it fucking works.
I got hit by 2 apparently.
All right, how long's the stun?
So long farewell until we meet again.
20 seconds.
It's okay. You can't hit me if I'm on the other side of the room from her.
I'm up in 8 seconds.
This seems like a
Look at the taunt.
Yeah, it's away.
Yeah.
I
Silly bear.
do not. I was on a single line.
I mean,
would swear it before court. Like I don't know
The
how.
trick basically is you have to pretend the lines are all 5 times thicker than they are, and that's probably about right.
well, I mean, I think that's his first time it happening,
I
so.
think the way it worked was you were at like a junction, and like Emmy said, the lines were fatter than you think.
The graphic is frankly completely terrible. It's way fatter, actually. Look. It's like half of it.
Because that's what happened to me the first time too. And then when Dakno said I soaked too many, it's like, oh, it must be because I was close to a junction.
Then people need to try to spread out.
I mean,
better.
You're saying that, but it's really, I think people are really doing what they can.
I have the boss. I can't move very much. So if I'm gonna help soak, I need people to spread out better.
Yeah, it's.
If they're less than 45 degrees, he doesn't have enough space. Fuck. So they need to be at least that much. Keep in mind, if you're 45 degrees, that means that you could all still be on one hemisphere of the room, and it would be fine. It would, you know, you could fit 10 people around 45 degrees apart. That's probably not accurate. Let me imagine.
Like if you're standing somewhere and you see to the left there's a beam, but to the right there's not a beam, you should move to the right so there's more room.
I wish you.
But you want to move too late, so.
Yeah, you want to do it instantly.
Also
We
because
want to do it instantly, so me and stop everything we're doing to do it, and some people that's just not easy to do. I mean, I know I'm struggling to fucking do it.
So if it costs a
would
wipe, it's better than doing the mechanics.
Hydra shot is like the utmost important. If
Like-
you have
like-
to,
Oh
you
my
should literally
God.
stop DPS on the entire raid just to practice immediately setting up for a Hydra shot.
Yeah. Like
It's actually that important. People die, they get stunned. Every single pull we're wiping because at minimum 1 to 2 people die per Hydra shot. That's sad.
I mean, here's a counterpoint.
easiest mechanic
Why don't
in
people
the
step
fucking game.
back? Kabito aside, why can't people
It's not
step back?
It's not how far in or out you are. It's left, right. That's what causes the overlaps line, right?
I mean, unless they're standing right next to each other, I don't think. I mean, people have been spread out, not 45 degrees, mind you.
okay, but if they're not far enough apart and I so
Yeah,
I've already said
the
Kabito
maximum
aside.
distance that Kabito can get from the boss, and if the lines
whatever.
are too little of an angle in between them, then he is fucked and has no hope, basically.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Kabito aside. I get Kabito. I fully understand why Kabito's getting hit. But I mean,
That's the big problem here.
Because
Everyone else
because
they can recover.
this has happened
you can't
once.
solo tank this.
All right, we're gonna do it again.
This has been one instance where Kabito got hit.
It's
So
the second time that's happened.
I'm not even sure why we're talking about this. There's no new information that's brought to the table.
I think maybe world markers for the people who have that color Hydra shot. That way everybody always
It'll be true.
That probably would cause too much excessive movement.
If we could keep the boss
Ooh,
generally low,
that's what you're asking for.
but
Oh my god, I kinda just want to lose my mind.
we're on one
Well, I'm
side
not
of the
going to.
boss suddenly have to move to the other side of the boss in a limited time. Don't kill these too fast. Get to the right spots.
Beware.
I mean, for me to do my setup, get to the right spot, it is fucking hard. Like, I literally had no time to waste to do what I just did.
Watch the shocky things. Unless you're trying to get in the shocky things, then make sure you're getting them.
Beware. Beware.
Got a stalker beating the shit.
Guys,
Oh, we got one.
Beware.
Just don't need it.
Beware.
Get towards the middle.
Yeah. Trying to get.
I'm stuck here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Oh, are we fucked?
We might be. Depends on where it's at. Nope, we might be okay. Oh. Now
Damn.
we're fucked.
Those tornadoes hit us really early.
We were fucked before it. Since we got 3 ticks of burden of pain off,
Yeah.
we would have been fine.
Oh, burden of pain hit us so.
Are we not dropping another feast?
I should drop a feast. Here's a feast. Thank you.
Let's at least get ready to all herbs. Hey, go for it. I'm ready.
Let me know when you're good to go, Sin.
She says she's ready.
Oh.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. So, I think I need to do 13 seconds. I'll actually just save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Now I'll use my evangelism.
Alright, don't kill him too fast.
4,
To your mark.
2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Watch this up.
Beware.
Oh shit, taunt. I don't know how it's on me. I also don't know why it's not causing any ticks. Taunt.
Got it.
Let's get Sin up, otherwise we're hosed.
I didn't use my trinket.
I'm gonna kill these.
Second buffer.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, don't slow DPS on these. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
You could just say don't slow DPS.
That was a big. It's alright, they're good now.
Beware.
You can kill these things. They don't need to stay alive.
Alright, we pushed.
That is
Also, I got a little trick here today. I went to Summer, I started grabbing the quest for herb there. Go for it. Honestly, if you can get there and grab it, go for it.
Come on.
That was a really, really bad idea.
Live it up. Yeah, alright. If you get blood in the water, just yourselves, if you have it stuck on your own head, don't bring the whole raid down with you.
Like, you want us to run those out, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that wasn't me, but like, whenever I got it, I just ran it to the edge. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you want to knock it off.
Ideally, you want to drop your buffer fish before 70%, or whichever percentage mark we hit next. It's always wumbles in between, but you always want to drop them early by taking damage, and then they'll fall off onto the.
Pull out your beer as pet Droz.
All right. What am I looking at? I see that Deca took a metric fuckload of damage from a shot. Let me figure out which one that was.
He can change specs. And summon one.
You were a triangle, Deco, apparently, when you died. We not have enough triangles? I guess that was, what, three Hydra shots ago? I don't know who got marked then.
I mean, it's just a lot to run around to and do things. I know as a healer, I'm struggling.
I took like a 5.5 million direct shot.
So I know I'm struggling.
Well,
And I can only imagine other people are too.
You want
But
to
I
say
mean,
something?
On the line.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
but it's not only you have to find which one you're going to, but you have to get there within time. So the whole time she does Hydra Shot, there's nothing I can do. It's just a pain.
That would be nice. I feel like maybe some people don't know where they're supposed to stand, but I don't know for sure.
I hate to ask this, but can we put markers on the ground where people the markers are supposed to be?
No. Bad.
Yeah,
So the reason it is bad, True, is let's say you're on the door side of the room, and then suddenly you get assigned to be Diamond. Diamond is on the opposite side of the room, and you just can't make it, and you're fucked, right? That's not realistic.
I mean, it's the same thing for people getting to the marked people too, isn't it? I mean, not for markers, I mean just general, like, left side of the room is where triangle will be, right side of the room will be where, or right side of the boss is where fucking purple star will be, and then north side of the boss is where the other person will be.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's just so many times where that doesn't work, though. Like, what if we're
Yeah.
in the middle of a giant phase
The way
where
she
there's a fish?
rotates, it's hard to utilize that kind of mechanic that you're wanting to do, True.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
What Drew is saying is what's to stop the situation? I mean, it's happened to be on numerous occasions where I'm standing over here, and the person who has the mark I have is
Thank you,
standing on the
Daphne.
opposite side of the room, right? It's the exact same scenario where I now have to run all the way across the room if I want any chance of helping them to sow.
and considering the Evicore we're using, it's a 100% requirement for the people who need to go there, or else they might die. It's just really risky.
Well, I mean, like, let's think about phase 2, right? Where she just called Velos, right? That takes a big line across the room. If we make a north, south, east, west one, and the fish is north to south, suddenly those two markers are totally unavailable. Where do those people stand?
Well, not even markers, just like directions from the boss. I mean,
Sure, but like,
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of anything I can, to be honest, because I know I'm
People just
personally
need to get
struggling.
their basic responsibility down. You need to learn where to fucking stand. You need to stand near your Hydra shots. You need to actually pick up your buffer fish and drop them at an intelligent time. You actually need to do the mechanics that we've been outlining for upwards of 40 attempts at this point. Fundamentally, it's not very difficult. You just need to fucking open your eyes and pay attention.
What he said.
and I don't want anyone here to think that I'm angry at people not getting the mechanics right. We are 33 attempts in on a boss that many guilds will take over 100 on. This is the hardest mechanic. We'll just have to try it until we internalize the stand in the right spot, always be spread fast, then be stable. It's hard. So I don't think there's a problem. I think the problem is just we don't have enough attempts of practice.
Actually, here, random thought. This is random thought. Is there a chance there could be if you have enough druids for a roar for each Hydra shot?
I have no idea. I think that's only Feral Druid, isn't it?
No, I have one on a minute.
He has
cooldown.
one.
You have a minute cooldown? Well, theoretically, we could have a roar every Hydra shot.
Honestly, I think that's going to be a fucking huge difference because I know.
That's good. I like that, actually.
Yeah. Because I just know if I'm trying to do my rotation and cooldowns, I'd literally have no time at all. I cannot fuck up for even a microsecond. Like, I don't have time to even dispel and move and put atonements out and get there in time to light wrath before someone dies. I just know it's really tight for me. I just imagine other people are having this trouble too.
Also, any other healers, do you guys get the thing on your frames that just tells you to go wherever on every single soak?
I wish.
I do. I get
I'm
get star
jealous.
on everyone.
I get diamond for the first one, and then for the entire rest of the fight, I get where
Switch me positions of raid. Oh
yeah,
man.
I'm pretty sure it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 through the raid group. Check to see if you have buffer fish and assigns you for symbol 1, symbol 2, symbol 3, and symbol 4. And then once 12 people have been assigned, you know, the last 3 people are basically always whatever's. So,
Okay. Ugh.
I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to look at actually what the card does, but I suspect that unless we have a bunch of dead people, the people who there are a lot of people who are late in group 4 are likely being labeled whatever's. Which, you know, consider your healing. That means it's probably a little easier for you to do whatever.
Do you get star every time, Emmy?
I get star every single time.
So do I. Gary, do you get star every time?
Every time she doesn't have the buff, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the
No, Gara gets triangle.
you get whatever.
Maybe we both get star because we're the tanks.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. Don't know how they do it.
I mean, if we could just manipulate to where you get the same one each time, I think that might be easier than the whatever, but it's still a pain.
It would be pretty hard to do that because then we
Yeah.
would have to make sure that no
The
one ever
puffer
gets
fish.
puffer fish.
Yeah. That's just a variable in it.
Here is a potentially interesting concept that I have no interest in actually doing. But in theory, if no one ever picked up the buffer fish and we still had enough DPS, we could just assign a mark for everyone and have 5 people who are designated to soak each, and it would just be the same every time. Keep it easy. But that would make the fight take a lot longer, and we would have to put out some serious extra DPS to manage that work. We'll see how far ahead of Berserk we are if we get close, and maybe we'll consider it.
Well, I mean, if you ever get that close, you're going to say, no point changing the strategy now.
That is correct, because, you know, it's kind of a
So it's kind of mute.
because we're 4 instead of 5 healing.
Alright, here we go. Let's, you know, everybody relax, focus on the mechanics.
It's so fucking hot in my office
Don't
right now.
unrealistic things to
It's like
be done,
85
and,
degrees.
You know, we will get good over time.
I mean, it's not super hot in there, but
We've had some really good attempts already where, like, several Hydra shots in a row, everyone does everything perfect.
I mean, I just gotta get used to the habit standing close.
Beware.
I mean, move for this.
It's always a nice feeling when the buffer fish spawns right on you.
I think
Do
we figured
this.
out where it spawns.
Akari's when it gets done.
4,
Diamond. Diamond.
1.
Beware.
Run, 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 run!
Coming up on 85.
Oh god.
Careful, Copino.
Run, 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 run!
Sorry, buffer fishes. Oh, they were already out. Doesn't matter. Ah, we lost 4 people. Oh, that's...
It's whatever. Wait, am I back to second?
Just be resting for the
Alright.
rest of it.
Yeah, let's wipe it up and let's just get recovery out. I gotta figure out what
Wait.
And if it was me, then I should feel terribly bad about myself.
Oh shit, I took it.
That's okay. Other people will still be able to take theirs. Let's see. Tornadoes, tornadoes. Mostly tornado. Kill it. Okay. Kill it. Good. Here's a fresh fish feast.
Tornado is bad.
Alright, here we go.
I mean, I don't want that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I feel kind of stupid for only now just noticing it. The bufferfish totally spawn before they're active.
Really?
Yeah, they're visible.
Nakari's gonna get stunned.
4,
So is Maida.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Cool.
That worked.
The timing was apparently favorable for the buckfish.
Maida's getting stunned.
So is Neck.
Nice mass.
Hey, y'all got stunned in one bundle.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, kill him.
I didn't even get a chance to lights right up because I was targeting that fucking
Bufferfish.
player.
Yep, group 2 buffers.
I do hate that when it targets a player for some
Roll
reason.
back towards the center. Oh, never mind. Out of that. Kill the wave runners.
Spread those Hydra shots. They're a bit tight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, devil.
Alright, that might have been a little too early. We'll see.
I think we're alright.
I think when a tornado spawns, it yeah.
Alright, we can just kill these. We won't get another tornado.
That's probably stunned.
There's 2 Hydra shots on top. Alright, good.
Good coping.
Alright,
Don't-
stage 2. Kill the wave runners.
Move a little bit towards the edge then.
Yeah.
Should reduce the distance we have to move for Velas, except in rare cases.
Whew. My
Try to keep
fucking
in mind,
mana,
don't touch
holy
things yet.
shit. Whatever, cool. Stop fucking moving.
Sorry, Scott used a little bit of trap from it.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna have a crashing wave. Right after the crashing wave, I want you guys to pick up the puddles to be ready to go. Don't stand too close to the wall, or you might get insta-suck sharked.
Move away from the wall.
Okay, make sure you got puddles and ready to dunk them. Dunk those puddles. We're moving towards the puddle to make everything easier. Spread the Hydra shots. We really needed to get one more there to make that less painful. Alright, this is the healer's time for mana regen, suck shark things, or pufferfish, whatever the hell they're called. Let's get towards an edge. We got another crashing wave. God, every chain lightning I feel like I've gotten a burden of pain.
It's alright.
It blows my mind every time. Alright, work those lines. They're gonna be a challenge. Oh my god, they're gonna be a challenge.
Come on, take damage.
I fucked up and got myself stunned forever. I'm sorry, this is a wipe.
Alright. Okay.
We have to. We
I fucked up my whole rotation. But it actually ended up working out because I had stuff constantly.
Bellas
But
being combined with the Hydra shot, that's unavoidable. But we are going to be able
42,
to avoid having that
33,
happen at exactly 55%.
45.
Because that's a lot of space gone at the
14.
same time.
Fucking
I don't know if
alright.
anyone else had that problem.
Yeah, that aim shot and then the pufferfish didn't help whatsoever.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have been so bad. Actually, you know what? We don't need a slitty assault. We just need to make sure that all the people who have those bufferfish dump those early.
Well, there was no real chance. I mean, I had to go grab a puddle because I walked through green stuff and it didn't drop. I don't know if I just didn't stand in it.
Actually, green stuff will do it, but green stuff ticks once every 2 seconds, so you might have to stand in it
Okay.
for 2 seconds to cause a tick.
Oh, that really sucks, which that means I literally can't do any healing during that time frame. But
Yeah, you'd have to drop a Shadow Mend or a Plea or something.
oh, gross.
Or a Radiance, I
sucks.
guess.
I mean-
anything other than the DPS button.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to Radiance. That's a stun. But
That's fair.
I mean, that's Radiance only has 8-second duration. If I cast it, even if it's a 1-second cast, it's still 1 whole second wasted of me having 5 atonements out on Smart Heals. It's just maybe a Shadow Man, or I might just have to grab a puddle. I hate to do it. If the Suck Shark's coming, I'll have a puddle ready to run in there, but I don't know. Maybe just pick it up at a different time.
If you guys want to try to pick them up before the first maw, feel free.
I'll do that this time. I'll let people know how it goes. I switched to my mana trinket, so mana won't be an issue for me now. But
I haven't really been in for the previous pulls, but I don't know if it's been made a note of. But we should try to call out who's going to get stunned, or I mean, we should try to instantly dispel those because the stuns are way too long.
I mean, it's on the frames. If you have the debuff, you should get stunned. Period.
Yeah. It should be pretty obvious who's gonna get stunned in advance, and then hopefully the healers that don't get stunned will dispel the healers that do with priority, and then the non-healers that do after that.
Well, that's what I was kind of leaning towards, is saying that we were slacking on dispels that full.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you guys will probably work it out pretty well, I suspect, between the 4 of you.
Yeah, we should be good. I just want to make a small note of it.
It's definitely a discussion all night we've been having. It's just taking some time to do it.
Also, my revival won't be up for that Suck Shark Hydra shot, and that's when it's like a huge.
I'll have something.
Okay.
I can put a barrier down for it too.
Alright, cool.
But the barrier is only effective if people actually care to stand the fuck in it.
If we can manage it, I would really like when we get split by that shark, so that we're half on one side of the so that you can't sit in the middle of the room.
Do you think you just got stomach flu, or is it just a cold?
Shots on one side of the room if possible. That's a mess. If 2 could be on one side and 2 could be on the other, it's way easier to manage.
I know that we're always given that luxury.
Yeah, this is just the dream scenario if you ever see the opportunity. Or at least not have all 4 people on the opposite side. Then you can't possibly spread them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Darkmoon deck. But I mean, I wish I want to use that because the Ant and Leech is amazing. Plus the haste buff is just helping me get more dot 6 during that time frame and power chills.
But if you ever get to see a choice, take it.
Stop pulling early?
That would be good.
Plus, like I remember, I still got a. I'm just gonna get a Power Red Shield. Do a Rapture this first one.
Thank you.
I mean,
I dropped my buffer fish. Oh well.
that dispel right there is just so dumb. And Rapture, what's going on?
Next will be mine.
Alright, watching it. Hydra shot 12 seconds. I need to start prepping my atonements. Deck was getting stunned. Do my Powered Radiance. Radiance.
Yeah, if we can get interrupts on those Wave Runners today.
Whatever.
That's ideal.
There we go, there's that. Third one's coming out. I'm loving that big for that. But I'll keep more about. Ideally, I want about 10 atonements out. For next Rapture, I want to save that for the difficult one. Diamond, where the fuck's Diamond? I think I could probably have both Radiances up each time. We're pretty close to it. I need to keep trying that. Because having the Radiance up for it, that's 10 atonements each time.
I marked the skull if it helps.
Pull him back. We're back.
Here comes the Hydra shot. I'm not gonna get in that.
That was a mess.
Yeah, I got stunned.
That was just because we didn't have one of those down early enough. Because we either killed the first pack too fast or too slow.
This is so fucking weird. Like, this guy, 30%, 26%, 35%. TJ's always been about 45%, around that much. Bloody 28, Enox 36, Dyer 30, Ladiv Fucking Stampo, 27. That's not bad. Dacno, 25. Garai, 13. A lot of people's sleeves are kind of funky. And, I mean, now I'm in a situation where I'm feeling bad because me just doing my rotation is like, there was no need for revival there at all. But, I mean, he's going to pop revival because that's his assigned cooldown. So, I mean, my other choice is just not to do my rotation. And not cycle my cooldowns. The cooldown cycling saves me mana.
An additional break, so we're gonna have an extra one. Someone needed milk and cookies.
It was you, wasn't it, Emmy?
Was it Santa?
No, I don't have milk.
It's
and
not gonna
cookies
happen.
Usually, and I don't have any cookies that
Definitely
are
not gonna
right
happen,
now,
son.
So if I had a snack, it would.
I mean, I won't lie, at the same time, it's not impossible, because I think it's only going to take one good pull. But the chances of that happening are so slim. I mean, I think we're healing. The healing's fine. Even with you, we're going to be fine on healing now.
And your toppings.
Yeah.
Not the shame of realizing that we're waiting for you.
Oh, I have no objections to making you guys wait for me. That would be really fun.
Just the.
I mean, Dacno's doing random master spells, which is cool. I mean, I could try to focus a master spell, but my healing's going to go to shit.
Ice cream on my keyboard yet.
I mean, if I switch to Holy, I could probably master spell.
Or I like drink water and then cough because I try to inhale it like a baddie.
But no, I don't want that. I mean, I'm not going to fucking just not heal if I can master spell. We have enough healers to do
Since
it.
I've been streaming, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I haven't spilled shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing with people dying is it's not a slow death. It's usually a bursty death.
Full of like monster. And
So, I mean, that's where my
I'm
confusion
sugar
is.
sensitive
I
now, so I
mean,
got this shake
I don't know.
and just douse myself with it. It's like son of a bitch.
I just know for me, side thing goes wrong, I'm fucking having trouble keeping up, catching up with my rotations, get timing. But, I mean, once we get to final phase, I think the final phase is going to be easy. I mean, what? There's no more suck shark in final phase, is there? Well, that's my fault. Yeah, absolutely. It's just, sometimes, I mean, it just happens. And to be honest, I am struggling to find a mark because my screen's a freaking mess. The way I play is just messy. So I'm having trouble seeing the mark quickly enough. Why in time trying to heal and get in position for the Hydra shot's my struggle right now. But being really close is actually hard too, because if I'm close, I gotta constantly move with the boss, move out stun parts. But if I'm away from the boss, my movements, I don't have to move as much, meaning I can actually heal more, but I gotta move more when Hydra shot comes. I mean, that's where the difference is. No, I don't think so. I think there's... Yeah, the puddles, I don't think the puddles are a big deal. I don't think the puddles ever do that much damage. I mean, they're damage, don't get me wrong. It's the Murlocs, the puddles, there's still the shark goes across and swims, but doesn't suck anymore, and Hydra Shot. Those are the mechanics in the final phase. And if you can get Hydra Shot down, I think it's going to be easy. And then the pufferfish and stuff. The Murlocs, I mean... I honestly think if you 5-build it, I wouldn't mind trying not getting rid of Murlocs. I mean, we gotta do it in Berserk anyways. And we have a mana regain phase. They've killed... Really? I guess when you take high damage, they just take you down. I don't know. Are they? Melee. Fuck, I guess you're right. Wait, how is it so high for some people? Well, that makes me want to check. Debuff time. Let's see. Damage taken on my spell. Let's check it out. Resources. Oh, let's go miss. Debuff up time. That's not much I want to look at. I mean.
4, 3,
Go heal them. Okay.
1.
I'm assuming hunger. That's just like a massive difference. I mean, those three either skipped it or just had it back to back. That really sucks. Jinx, you owe each other a Coke. Well, never mind. One said how is and one said how are. Is there everybody check how often someone's getting targeted by the Murlocs? I was just looking at the damage taken by the Murlocs, and there's like drastically 3 people just really far ahead. Well, not all drastic, but I'm just wondering, is it just people not getting dispelled or the same people getting hit?
I don't.
You mean the debuff that they have on them the whole time?
Yeah. I mean, literally, it's like one person's at almost 25 million damage taken by it, and then most of the average other people are around 10 million. So I'm just wondering if that person just got targeted multiple times or just didn't get knocked off.
It's just better.
Fuck, because that's a lot. Well, that's what I was wondering if they're not dropping it off.
I think it targets 4 people each time it happens, so we should have 4 of those Murloc ads get knocked off. So if we ever have less than that from a knockoff, then someone can have it knocked off.
Alright, let me know when you're back, Enoch.
Yeah, I mean, honestly...
Also, I think in that context, too, I looked into it, and no, you're definitely right. That particular person has not been stunned once.
Okay.
Removing their Murlocs.
Okay, but just double checking. I wasn't going to say that, but you're more than allowed to say that, and no one got upset.
You're totally correct.
Whoever it was, Dacto, can you just whisper them a no? So they... Awesome, thank you.
Thanks, Dacto. Ah, so that explains that situation. The headset still bugs me, but I still gotta get used to it. Could be my hair, too. Alright. And he's still doing most of his damage. He hasn't changed anything. I'm not trying to call someone out, but he hasn't done any change of shit, anything's done. He hasn't reduced cleave, he's been doing the same thing each time. So, I mean, if he's doing anything right, he's doing everything right. To my knowledge, that's how Warriors have to play. He's using Swoop and Strikes. I mean, he does his Blade Spin. He's able to do his Mortal Strike over and over again. Yeah, I'll show you. Damage taken. TJ. TJ had 23 million damage and Deco was second. But the thing is, Deco has Bob and Divine Shield that he can be doing to get rid of it. So let's see what talents he's taking. I mean, Unbreakable Spirit. That's fair. I am A-okay with that Spirit. Normally, I really insist on Rule of Law because it allows your Light of Dawn to be super more effective and increases the range of your Mastery as well. Well, it used to do Mastery, but now this looks like Hills. That's fine. Why bestow Faith? Is he even fucking using it? He's not even fucking using it. Well, I guess he used it 4 times. I think Lighthammer's better. Alright, let's go. I gotta focus up. Alright, so. Penance, watching time, hydro shot 20 seconds. Thunder and Shock. No one should get hit by this, but people seem to find a way. I'll mark a torrent right away, get back to what mana I spent. First week again, hydro shot 10. I'm talking about spell.
Save your revival, Nick, get this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Look at that. That kind of bugs me a bit. Meta instantly listened. Alright, Meta's gonna get stunned.
It's getting stunned.
Watch the blood in the water.
My Dispel was put on cooldown. He got hit by a tornado.
Get Nikaria.
4, 3, 2,
Speed whatever.
Fuck.
Revival that.
I got stunned.
Is that wipe?
I'm gonna kite like crazy in a moment.
I mean,
Just wipe it.
Just watch.
Look at this.
Save our time.
he told Meta to hold off on revival, not use revival. Did Amy say wipe?
Yeah.
Not that I'm questioning everyone else. I just don't want to control
Although
it.
apparently, if I pop some serious defensive cooldown, like if you're only like...
It's kind of frustrating because I feel he listened to Nikari instantly where he might not have done it if you did it.
And my artifact weapon, I take like 90 reduce that seems like it's enough to make the raid not go boom. So, if we're ever in a pinch, it's good to know that at least.
Alright, people really need to stay stationary when you get the fucking beam.
Well, you need to spread out first and then stay stationary.
Well, yeah, they literally like spread out and yet they walk back and forth. Stay still.
Yep.
Shut up and sounds so fucking weird.
Alright, I have 2 feasts left, and I've had a couple of requests that have indicated that they might enjoy ending the night a little early, and I think that I will probably let them after
I
they
don't
run
know.
out of it. So,
What's it take?
and I'm not out. I got another 20 in the bank, but and it takes a hell of a lot of it.
It's all about how we want to look at it.
I think is probably what we're gonna be down for.
Don't do it. Just don't deal with it right now, Sid. It's not worth it.
Or we could kill it.
That'd be ideal.
But I figured I would say the more realistic thing, which is that we will wipe it.
Yeah, they all do.
Once we hit phase 3 once, then maybe I'll start to get my optimism up a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's really fucked, Garai.
Beware.
I'm just not going to spot people get hit by that. I'm not going to waste my time to do it. Here comes this.
Whoever's blade storming should not be doing that.
It was a bit early on those ads.
Way too early.
Here's up when we
He's
get
been
wiped.
doing it each time!
It's not likely though. We probably just wiped.
Oh, they're both doing it.
Oh, we made it. We're not wiping this shit. Get in through there.
Careful, there's a fish there.
Like a champ. Like a champ. Oh, well, drop your fish off somehow. If that fucks too many people, we'll just... No, 2 people. We can cope. Let's keep going. We got valuable practice to be gained here. Spread them. Good. Nice.
2, 1.
Beware.
Go.
Fish.
Fresh fish.
I mean, I could be a counterpoint right now. I could just say, well, you just saved your tranquility because I have a cooldown.
Single target on the boss, not on the eels.
Yeah, ideally these eels stay around a while. Okay, cool, you can kill these.
That still wasn't Murder Revival. Okay. That was...
Sorry, I fucked up your cover for fish.
I don't know who did that.
My bad.
I need to stack back up mine.
Just getting stuck.
Dispelled it.
Beware.
Oh my god, why is
Okay,
triangle
just gonna
moving?
keep them stationary. Do your best to get to the right spot.
I just threw a shadow right now. That's gross.
Beware.
Alright, kill these. You can.
Yeah, you can just kill these fish. Also,
think we
yeah,
have
have
to.
water.
I'm dead.
We really
Holy
did
fuck that up.
Didn't quite make it, huh? Alright. Well, really though, in case you guys are curious, we normally just push before that tornado, so it doesn't matter. But we have just barely that. It looks like. So let's swipe it up. We got one more pull in us. Let's make the last one something we feel good about. Something our mothers would put on their fridges and whatnot. Has anyone here ever done something crazy like link one of our kill videos to your parents who have no idea what's going on in them?
No.
I've totally done that. It's a fun time.
Jokes on you, my mom plays WoW, so she knows what's going on.
I'm pretty
That's
sure my
neat.
mom would be disturbed that I was talking to internet people.
Just even talking to them?
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
She thinks you all are evil.
I I do remember.
Yes.
I do remember 10 years ago when my parents were like, "You can't tell anyone anything about yourself, your real name."
Just
nothing.
ignore it. You need to ignore it. Don't let it stress you out. It's not worth it. It's all about perspective of, I mean, there's pros and cons to every decision made. An argument can be made, why is anyone popping a cooldown when we can just say that we heal everyone? That argument can be made, but...
The internet is scary to just tell it everything.
Not to mention if they got Snapchat or Instagram.
Wow, alright, wow. That's just a bone. True, you ready?
Are you?
Did you solve your rooster problems?
Every Saturday night I have a rooster problem.
I have no idea
Oh
what that
my.
means.
Clear
Oh,
Discord,
you'll-
focus up.
I'm sure it's bad. Alright, let's make this one count, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my rotation, do an evangelism for the first
Make it
one.
7-minute and 55-second attempt.
Beware.
I lost it for Los.
Oh yeah, okay, it's fine. That's fine. I don't mind.
People really nice stop getting hit by that first one.
Single target, exclusively single target.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Alright, now they can die.
Good job with Lust still keeping them alive. Much appreciated. Watch the blood. The blood is bad.
Beware.
That was a really fast push to 85.
I can't imagine why.
Evil bloodlust. Alright, get interrupts on those range ones if you can.
4, 3, 2.
I fucked it up a little too early, that's fine.
Beware.
Alright, kill these.
I'm
Great.
having trouble learning that fucking timing.
Your guys' timing is good. Real good.
I gotta get stunned next time.
Just get stuck.
They just
Right
got
foot.
stuck.
Watch the fishy.
It's
Careful,
spelled
there's
me.
a puffer fish, buffer
I
fish.
got it.
Oh shit.
This is good spread, guys.
4,
That was
That was
everybody
Devo
was
or,
at least as hard as they needed to be.
1.
Safe revival for the high damage phase.
Go ham on these, go ham on these.
Yeah, nuke the crap out of my marked skull.
I don't know what he thinks he can come in. See if he wants to fuck. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I'd basically see if he wants the fucking job. If he's gonna act like he wants, if he's gonna act like he does it and
Yeah, cool.
calls insubordination, he must obviously really want the job.
No, this spot me. I got 8 by shark.
Let's get him up.
Spread these.
Alright, good spreads.
Revival.
I'll trank this next header.
Do you need wisdom or something or innervates? You can take my innervates. You need mana. Your own.
Alright, let's take this shit to the
Oh,
bank.
I died.
I swear, give your innervates to Nakari.
I was dead, so.
You should have more mana after you were dead. That means you weren't casting for a period.
Don't worry about it. Healers, if you haven't gotten a buffer fish, feel free. If you care.
Oh, I guess I already had a buffer fish. Oh, what else?
Okay, get ready to run out of the Sark.
JK.
Alright, this one's the shitty one. Do your best not to let your friends die.
Beware.
Get the suck shark done.
Woo! Not even close, baby.
At least there's no Hydra shot.
You got a lot of mana
We got
back.
it. Nice. The new progress marker. Watch
Yeah,
the
shit,
suck
get
shark
out.
blood.
Shots.
Get on the correct lines.
And remember, in this phase, you can soak a puddle of ink to take damage.
I might not make it.
Yeah, to
Yep.
knock off your fish.
It wasn't assigned to a buffer fish explicitly. This is
I
your
didn't make
phase.
it.
Take those puddles to the duck strike.
He's just going. What's he casting?
done.
I'm a bear.
You can get a True or anyone up in 2 seconds.
Cool, let's get True up. Now.
Oh look, I'm half mana again.
Oh god.
Good hustle.
No, yeah.
Drops in the maw. Make sure you taunt.
I got it.
Cool. For now, do your best. Do your best. Pretty fucking good.
Fucking green shit. Then I just missed my lights rough. I mean, if you want to see a tryhard right now, it's definitely Deco. Oh look, light in the fucking fire. I hate that build.
Fish if you've got them, so keep your eyes on that. I know some of you have never had this before yet, because, you know, we only got in here, but get ready to dump your buffer fish, ASAP if you have any. Fuck. Hustle, hustle. If you just ran into a buffer fish, dump it, dump it, dump it. Check for a buffer fish, dump it. Get your suck solved. Dodge the blood. Phase 3, bitches! Phase 3! Alright, so here's the deal. We do not have a good way to get the Murlocs off anymore, so anyone who has the ability to remove Murlocs with an immunity or whatever is a good idea to do it. If you get them. Preferably drop them directly on the melee pile if you can when you immune them off.
Someone feel free to take my buffer fish.
Yeah, buffer fish are out.
Please don't take anyone else's, just because I do want to make sure we have enough people to soak.
Right.
A good thinking though, especially if we get to the point where we're after the last target shot or something, then you can just tell anyone to take a fish.
Swimming hunger.
Alright, those are the Murlocs. Any that you can dump with immunities, you should. Where the fuck is that star?
Alright, good kill on those ads.
Alright, the next drop-off point for buffer fish is at 25%, but you probably
Innervate true.
Already.
He's not gonna use it. I'm gonna fucking use it.
Watch those tornadoes. God. Stationary, stove, good. Damn, so good. Taunt.
Alright, these need to die ASAP.
Dump your buffer fish if you have any. Kill one of these stupid things. If you can, just blink through this crap, otherwise you're gonna get wrecked. Alright. That's pretty good. I think we're fucked from those tornado though, we'll see.
Circle's in 26 seconds.
Oh wow.
That's a bit expected since we used our we just were all out of dead basically.
Yeah, I think 4 of us were done, so.
Alright, I asked for a 7-minute and 55-second wipe. You guys are a complete disappointment. I mean, good fucking job.
7:44. Damn.
No, so Hunter, the reason we don't bust on the start is because it's a soft enrage as well as a hard enrage. Alright. I don't fucking know if you know. God.
I'm just saying. Went pretty well.
Yeah.
So that is where we're gonna end it for tonight. So keep that in your head, because that's what I want to see more of on maybe even tomorrow if we're really fast. I already have our Mantis room. We're good to go there.
Alright, so what I'm talking about now is I'm talking to Nakari about what happened to his mana. Yeah. Oh, okay, so he was experimenting as mana. I mean, he thought Puffer would be better, is what he's saying.
God damn it, I think we're getting 2 brutes tomorrow, or next time.
Alright, we'll see what we want to discuss. I think he's wanting to say something. Alright, so, okay, it's minimal DPS, some people using just their defensives. I mean, Revolt starts really good. It's a good idea also because it'll be up again by the time you need it, and it saves mana. Ideally. But, I don't know. Like that. It's, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what my point is, but, I mean, I agree with that. I get that. I really do. I mean, da-da. Man. It's a discussion right now. I mean, there's pros and cons to everything we want to fucking look at. It's, I mean, realistically, I can get every third one. Every second or third one. Now he's asking about my cooldowns and stuff. Okay. Da-da-da-da. What the hell has? Exactly. Things worked out. I mean, realistically, the big picture, I think everyone's trying to help. Some just aren't good at listening. I mean, I would try to find out if he was Hill's leads before or if he was in charge. Because I think, realistically, I think some people are trying to help. I mean, I'm tempted to tell him about the times people have complained about me getting special treatment on cooldowns. You know, I'm gonna do it. Alright. So just an interesting conversation, basically. I mean, I just said, I told something that was on my mind, and it's probably not wasn't my place to say it, but I said, there's been issues where people complained about me using cooldowns liberally. And it's been complaints that other healers have complained and got upset about, because, to be honest, I do have minute-and-a-half cooldowns. I can snipe everyone's fucking cooldown phases, like, on Sisters. I literally 100% can heal every fucking shield on Sisters on my own. I am 100% confident on that, if I really, really wanted to. But some people get upset about that and say, why don't I get chance for my cooldowns? True sniping all the hills. And that's not something that, say, some people are thinking about when, say, Centrix is assigning cooldowns. Trying to make everyone happy and be involved, at the same time save mana, at the same time be efficient, and give people the chance to do the jobs they need to, is not easily assigned and done. Ugh. It's just really tough. Alright, what am I going to play next? That's not... Wait, what? It doesn't feel reactive. He isn't a smarty. Well, oh man. Are you logged into WoW right now? I gotta check. Oh god. Oh, you're reading this too. But just bite your tongue. This, I mean, I won't lie, 100%. No. I cannot. I don't have any add-ons to do that. Oh my god. And I'm not going to open up the stream. I mean, I'd rather prefer not to. That's dirt. That's stuff I don't want to get out. But I mean, this is like the most plenty I've seen meta involved with. I mean, is Deco even around? I almost want to poke Deco. Anything contribute? Ugh. I mean, there's one. No one else is in there. Who's the hell? Who's Caliste? Is that Carl? I think it's Carl. Rich and Chain Event would be a good idea, because everyone is melee. I mean, there's enough melee and tanks to where it would hit the maximum people. I mean, I don't know. Ugh. All I can do is just hold my head. I mean, I'm impressed to see this much planning going into it, if I'm being 100% honest. But, I mean, the thing is this. No one's ever tried to contribute this much conversation with anyone else. Meta's just really talking to Kari because they've played together for years. And that's the big thing, is they've played together for years. So they know how each other heal. I don't know. And they just completely glassed over my comment. So it's down to what I have to do. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay, about his personal menu. He's talking about his menu again. Sorry, guys. This is probably boring for you guys on stream. I apologize. There's a lot on my healing for 4 pieces. Sometimes I'm going a bit too. I'll fit the game mana. Okay, not like all the time. Yeah, I mean, okay, so he's moving his mushroom a lot. I mean, for mushroom, probably put it in the middle. I see how nobody stands with other officers, you know what I mean? Ask them. Honestly, have an officer meeting. This is just my personal opinion. Straight out, have an officer meeting and talk to them. Ask them, hey, what's the deal? And see what wants to happen. I mean, it's not ideal. You only move into it though? Yeah, it's too much mana to move, I think. And the thing is this, on this fight, I say just put it in the middle of the room, because that's where tanks are trying to be the whole time anyways. And I know they're moving around a lot, but in the middle of the room, the tanks should get something. I'm just honestly oppressed here, guys. I'm going to tell you guys on stream this too. There's a few people in here. This is the most planning I've seen Metaside participate in on anything. Usually he's pretty neutral, or he's just, this is what happens, or okay, or he doesn't even respond. And nothing gets meta, I'm not talking bad about him. But it just goes to show him and Akari have played a lot together, that he's willing to plan all together. So, I mean, it's kind of frustrating for me that he's not done this before. I mean, I would love to sit here and fucking meeting of the minds, talk, and fucking work this out. I would love to fucking do it. That's another part I love about WoW. That's probably why I like Disc Quiz so much, because there's so much planning in it. But the thing is this, not a good idea to call it cooldowns ahead of time. I mean, well, no, I just mean a meeting of the minds in general. What him and Meta are doing right now are fully fucking talking about every bit of their personal opinions and cooldowns on it. I've never seen Meta talk like that. Never. Those were his words? Oh. Gotcha. See, there's not enough time to change cooldowns based on HP. What? That's not worth it. We have to have plans. Plan for the worst case. Hope for the best. If your cooldown gets wasted, it fucking gets wasted. Look at that. No, he's not. He says he's setting the plan, but he's not leader for that. I am out of here. Alright. Out of here. Okay. I said my thoughts on it. If it changes anything, I don't know. I'm helping out the conversation. I'm hoping it made a point, because my point is this. We can set and try to plan all the cooldowns in the world. I mean, we can do reactive gameplay on this fight. We absolutely can. But reactive gameplay is not going to kill this boss, in my opinion. This boss has 30 seconds. I even asked. 30 seconds for each Hydra Shot. Hydra Shot's the main damage of this fight. There's no other real main damage that's happening that we cannot plan around. So all we have to do is plan around the Hydra Shots and be covering people quick enough who have the Murlocs on their head and the spells. In the big scheme of things, there's not that much happening besides those two things. The spells and freaking Hydra Shots. Those are the big time healers that need to be involved. So, what we need to do is plan for those cooldowns. If we have cooldowns planned out, we have 4 healers. 2 of the healers have minute-and-a-half cooldowns. No, 3 of the healers if we include the druid, if we have 2 druids. And we just have a ton of actual standard healing output we can do. So, I mean, honestly, set a cooldown rotation. If the cooldown's wasted, the cooldown's fucking wasted. My cooldown's wasted all the damn time that meta revivals when I Light's Wrath. It happens pretty more often than it doesn't. So, that's not only 1, that's 2 cooldowns wasted. That was an unplanned cooldown use. So, I mean, I didn't want to bring that up during their very careful planning they were doing, but I think that's just the way it needs to be for this fight. Plan it, make it happen, react if it needs to, so maybe have 1 person on reaction. I would say have maybe Deco on reaction if you use Sakura, just because Sakura is such a powerful cooldown. But in his build, he can't use Sakura because he needs the Aura of Mercy to constantly heal him and constantly heal his tanks. There should always be a rotation. You're absolutely right, Sultry. There should be a rotation in this. If you have a proper rotation, the fight won't be that hard. Once we learn the proper rotation, then all there is just working around the mechanics. We need to memorize the mechanics of rotation. And that's as simple as that. I know I've been playing this game for almost like 8 years. That's just the way this kind of boss fight is. You need to plan it. Reaction gameplay won't do this boss. You can have 1 person playing the reaction game, that's not terrible. But 4 healers, we need 3 of them planned. I mean, having Barrier on backup, do I think it's a good idea to pop Barrier during that one phase where we have the Suck Shark sucking us in and the freaking spears going out? Yes, I do. Because I'm in that barrier, tanks are in the barrier, and at least 5 of our melees in the barrier. That's 8 people. Alright? So that's 8 people taking 30% reduced damage. No, barrier's like 40%. It might be 25. It's like 25% damage and getting double healing from Atonement. So that's 8 people getting healed and not dying. And that's just the minimal. There could be more range. And since the Suck Shark's just a small circle, there's a good chance people are running through the barrier and that's going out anyways. 1 second in the barrier where damage is going out is damage reduction and effective cooldown. Even if it's just the fucking tanks taking melee damage in the barrier, that's an effective cooldown in my mind. Is it the maximum the cooldown could do? No. It's impossible for the maximum cooldown barrier to be used on this fight because it is a circle and we need it to be spread out and range aren't going to stack in there. And there's just not enough room to stack up Hydra Shot unless we make a perfect T and we're all 45 degrees apart. And that happening is statistically not easy, as Capito kept yelling it is. It's not going to fucking happen. That happening is all about the RNG of people already being in those positions. Is the only time that's happened throughout the whole night. I have footage and can go ahead and show that's the case. It's just that we plan for the worst, hope for the best. That's the way we need to do that fight. I mean, that's 100% how I feel. If I'm told otherwise, and it's by someone who has more authority than me, I'll fucking listen. But if it's someone at the same level of me, I'll probably disagree or stick to that mentality on it, unless I can be proved otherwise. But I'm more than willing to listen to people, hear people out. That's my big rant on it. I'm more than happy to share my opinion. Well, just in general on World of Warcraft, I'm more than happy to share my opinion. But, I mean, Sin, don't let things stress you out. Not fucking worth it. I didn't want to say it, but honestly, I'm almost going to say, if he wants to try to take your job, let him do it. So that's fucking work. I won't lie, I want to be a healing officer, but at the same time, it's a lot of fucking work. There's so much fucking drama. But that's just my opinion on it. I mean, I don't think you put healing officer because your skill. You put healing officer because you're good at communicating, you're able to plan everything out. Well, I mean, you're a skilled player as well. I guess that does line up, but I mean, and people, you're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Usually people get along with you. Oh shit, I went to screensaver. That's how long I've been sitting here talking. Usually people get along with you. And during the time, when you first became Yelling Officer, there wasn't an issue at all. I think I was the biggest issue. And I'm not really that much of an issue. But actually, I'm a bit of a drama queen. All I can do is sigh. I do hope you get better, Sen. Alright guys, I'm gonna take this small break. I gotta get up and move. It's like fucking... As nasty as I am freaking almost soaking wet. What's the temperature in here? 85 degrees. I don't know why it's 85 degrees. My AC is 62 downstairs. It is 62 degrees downstairs. It is so fucking hot in here. I don't even have the studio lights on anymore. It gets even hotter with the studio lights. I don't know how the temperature's been going up. I think someone's running heat next to me or something. But I don't know. I'm gonna go AFK. If you guys have disagreements with anything I said, I'm more than willing to talk about. I'm more than willing to talk cooldowns and just WoW in general. I love the game. That's why I'm passionate about it. Just type in chat right now. When I come back, we can talk about it. Otherwise, we're going to move on to a different game, and it might be Dead by Daylight. I want to try Dead by Daylight again, or I might do some Overwatch. My wrist is actually feeling a lot stronger, so I don't want to overdo it. But I can do this movement again without intense pain. It still hurts, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. So it's healing slowly. So all I can do is just deep breath. What's done is done. We just see where everything falls tomorrow. Alright? BRB, I'll take a small break. Let me get this calm. Oh yeah, I recommend everyone get up and stretch if you've been here for a while. You gotta make sure you move and stretch. Sitting down and playing games all the time is a little healthy. Ugh.